Welcome to our latest Wandering Walks of Wonder campus tour. Today we're headed to Northwest Missouri State University in Maryville, Missouri. Established in 1905 as a teacher's college, its campus was inspired by the design of Forest Park from the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair, and the campus also serves as the official Missouri State Arboretum. Our campus tour begins here at the Joyce and Harvey White International Plaza, which serves as a tribute to the diverse global community of currently enrolled students. Featuring the flags of 54 nations, it stands as a symbol of unity and cultural richness along the campus. Additionally, as we saw just a bit ago, the plaza showcases 5 clocks, each displaying the time in Maryville, as well as various locations across the globe, which highlights the interconnectedness of the university with the wider world. This building that we see here on our left is the Martindale Hall. Martindale Hall is home to the School of Health Sciences and Wellness and also contains classrooms, faculty offices, a dance studio, as well as the Martindale Gymnasium. Founded as part of a statewide initiative to establish normal schools or schools that taught education, Maryville secured the Northwest District School by offering 86 acres as well as $58,000 for the placement of the school. Initially named the 5th District Normal School, its primary focus was to educate elementary school teachers. Classrooms began in 1906, including a lab school, later named the Horace Mann School, which taught kindergarten through 3rd grade. The institution expanded to include high school classes before reverting to its current configuration of kindergarten through 6th grade. The building in front of us is the Foster Fitness Center, which consists of about 20,000 square feet of open space to accommodate cardio as well as weightlifting machines. Inside is also a human performance lab as well as classroom space. The facility houses a group exercise room and 23,000 square foot mezzanine with cardio equipment and windows that provide natural lighting. In 1919, the school was renamed Northwest Missouri State Teachers College, gaining the authority to grant baccalaureate degrees. The Board of Regents later abbreviated the name to Northwest Missouri State College in 1949. On August 14, 1972, Northwest Missouri State University achieved university status, enabling it to confer master's degrees. This change prompted the institution to adopt the name Northwest Missouri State University. One of the most beautiful sights here on campus is Colden Pond. This pond went a renovation in the late 1990s that revitalized the pond itself and the surrounding landscape. As you can see today, it's really quite a beautiful place to just hang out, study, explore, and walk around. This lake continues to be a cherished destination for students, and it offers a serene retreat on campus. Stocked with fish, Colden Pond provides opportunities for leisurely fishing, adding to its allure as a scenic and relaxing environment enjoyed by the university community. Here to our left is the Kissing Bridge, which is a symbolic place for students' first dates, engagement proposals, and often the occasional wedding. The large building that we've been walking around and now come to the front entrance is Colden Hall. This is a home to various classrooms as well as faculty offices and is one of the largest academic buildings here on campus. We're now heading towards several residential halls. First one we see here is Hudson Hall. It's a 4-story building and houses about 2,000 residents. 5 or 6 rooms are grouped into a pod with a private bathroom for each of those 5 or 6 rooms. There's also a shared community building that connects Hudson Hall with Perrin Hall that we're seeing here also on our right. And in that shared community, there's 24-hour study lounges, classroom spaces, lounges, as well as recreation rooms. Perrin Hall itself is home to nearly about 300 different students, and also is connected back again to Hudson and Perrin, and has those study lounges, classroom spaces, as well as recreation rooms. Sorority women at Northwest have their own place to call home in Roberta Hall. Roberta Hall is Northwest's original residence hall and has a really rich history. Roberta Hall is home to the ladies of Alpha Delta Phi, Alpha Sigma Alpha, Phi Mu, Sigma Kappa, and Sigma Sigma Sigma. Each sorority is assigned a wing in the hall that they make their home with sorority-specific information, symbols, and mascots. Along with assigned wings, each resident sorority has a chapter room that they may use for their own general purposes, such as study space, meetings, and sisterhood events. Ahead of us is Wells Hall, which is home to the School of Communication and Mass Media. Northwest Student Media and radio stations KXCV and KRNW is located on the second floor inside this building. One of the most recognizable buildings on campus is Memorial Bell Tower, and it stands right in the center of campus. This is a 100-foot structure that serves as a tribute to students, faculties, and others who have served the country. You can often see students singing or humming along with the music that plays from Bell Tower daily, and it makes the walk to classes just a little bit more enjoyable. The J.W. Jones Student Union is home to several different dining areas, administration offices, student services, meeting and event spaces, as well as the university bookstore. The administration building that we see here in front of us is an iconic landmark on campus. The building draws parallels to Brookings Hall at Washington University in St. Louis. It was designed by Cope and Stewardson and is renowned for the interpretation of this Oxford University-style hall. The collegiate Gothic structure boasts a central tower that's reminiscent of Tattersall Castle, and it's engraved with the motto across the front of the building, "And the truth shall make you free." Construction on the building began in 1906 and concluded in time for classes to begin on October 3rd, 1910. However, the building endured setbacks, notably a tornado in 1919 that tore off its roof and damaged most of the windows. Then, in 1979, a devastating fire ravaged about 60% of the building, affecting the central, west, and north wings, including the auditorium and little theater inside. Despite widespread destruction, efforts to preserve the buildings prevailed, and a multi-million-dollar capital campaign program was undertaken to repair and innovate it. Following the fire, significant changes were implemented, including the relocation of the theater and music departments to the Ron Houston Center for Performance Arts that we'll see here in just a little bit. And the north wing was demolished, leaving a visible outline against the bricks, while the east wing survived the minimal damage. The administration building at that time underwent a transformation. It ceased its role as classroom space, except for the third floor, which now houses the Family and Consumer Sciences Department. The former Wells Library was repurposed and it now accommodates classroom facilities and serves as home for the National Public Radio affiliate radio station KXCV. The building in front of us is the Garrett Strong Science Building. This building is home to laboratories, large lecture halls, classroom offices, as well as faculty space for those who are majoring in the sciences. The large central library here on campus is called the B.D. Owens Library. Not only is the library home to many, many thousands of volumes of books, but inside there's also student services, including the Student Success Center. There's lounge areas as well as the Starbucks coffee shop inside. As we walk a little bit north of the main campus area, we come across the botany lab as well as the greenhouses that are usually stored for students to have studies as well as classrooms in botanical and biological sciences. One of the larger student residence halls here is Franken Hall. It's home to up to about 300 students. It is co-ed by floor. Also inside are the university wellness services, the station, as well as sand volleyball courts that are located just outside the building. The station is a student hangout place that is home to lounges, meeting rooms, study areas, textbook services, as well as a small convenience home store. Right next door to the station is Franken Hall. This is a 7-story high-rise residence hall that houses about 300 students. This area of campus that we're walking through now houses many of the athletic programs here on campus. Competing in the National Collegiate Athletic Association and the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletics Association, the Bearcat teams have teams in various men's and women's sports, including baseball, as we saw here. The Carl and Cheryl Hughes Fieldhouse serves as a host site for a wide range of university and community activities, as well as indoor track and field practice facilities and competition fields. The Ron Houston Center for Performance Arts contains the Mary Lynn Auditorium, the Studio Theater, and other facilities related to the dramatic arts, including a black box performance space, classrooms, scene shops, costume shops, a green room, as well as faculty offices. Northwest Missouri State University has a storied history in collegiate athletics, marked by a consistent presence and notable achievements across various competitions. As a founding member of the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association in 1912, the university has maintained its membership in the conference throughout the years. Prior to 1937, Northwest competed in the Amateur Athletic Union, transitioning to the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletes, or NAIA, from 1937 to 1957, before ultimately joining NCAA Division II in 1957. The Bearcats football program has particularly distinguished itself, boasting an impressive record with 10 appearances in the Division II football title game since 1998, clinching 6 national championships and finishing as runner-up on 4 occasions. Additionally, the Northwest Bearcats cheerleading squad has garnered recognition, securing 3 Universal Cheerleaders Association Division II national championships. In basketball, the men's team has also made significant strides, capturing the Division II title for the 2016-2017 as well as 2018-2019 seasons. Their success continued with 4 consecutive national championships from 2017 to 2022, highlighting their dominance on the court. A notable achievement for the Northwest was becoming the first Division II program to claim football and men's basketball titles in the same school year, achieved with the 2016 football championship and the 2017 basketball championship. This feat placed Northwest alongside Division I programs like the Florida Gators, marking a remarkable milestone in the university's athletic history. The Lampkin Activity Center is home to Bearcat Arena, the Student Recreation Center, the Robert and Virginia Foster Fitness Center, the Frank Gruby Tennis Courts, and the offices of coaches and administrators in the Department of Athletics. As we wrap up our tour of Northwest Missouri State University, we see the Olive Duluth Fine Arts Building, which is home to art studios, an art gallery, a theater, classrooms, rehearsal rooms, and faculty offices. I hope you've enjoyed this Wandering Walks tour at Northwest Missouri State University. If you're a current student or an alumni, leave a comment on what some of your experiences have been like at the campus. Also, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on our next Wandering Walks of Wonder campus tours. Take care now. Bye-bye.